Hi, my name's Simon from Motordrome. Today we're going to take a walk around and a drive off this 2001 Land Rover Defender 90 TD5 Tomb Raider edition that you can see lurking behind me. One walk around video, one driving video, plus a bit of engine running action at the end of both of them. Hope you like them. Okay, so take this 2001 Land Rover Defender 90 TD5 Tomb Raider edition for a spin. Now this one's got an aftermarket immobiliser on it, better than the standard one, which needs to be pushed to turn off. There we go. Keys in. All light ignition light come up as they should. I'll turn the aircon off. And starts on the button. Starts really well, this one, whether it's hot or cold. I've actually done quite a few miles in this. It came into us a little while ago and we just haven't had time to do anything with it as yet. Came to us in part exchange. I've been running around it and it's been absolutely fine, no problem. Showing just under, well, it's just, let's say 133,000 miles. It's just under that. I'll turn the air conditioning back on a little bit. The aircon isn't ice cold, but it does actually take the edge off. It's a really warm day here today, but it's not absolutely ice cold. But it does cool it down a little bit, shall we say, compared to standard. Behind me. What's she doing? Now, one thing this doesn't do, we'll talk about this, unless it's really cold, it doesn't, the clutch pilot push doesn't squeal the way that TD5s have a tendency to do when they're cold. This one's actually pretty good from that point of view. No signs of any misfiring, hesitancy or overheating. Temperature gauge at the minute is sitting at about a third up the scale. Engine pulls nicely, there's no sort of big plumes of smoke out the back or anything. Just a straightforward TD5 basically. Whilst the Tomb Raider edition's got lots of extra body and trim bits on it, mechanically it's the same as a sort of any other Defender county station wagon or what have you. And now you might have heard there, the rear door does rattle a bit with the spare wheel on it, and you have got a bit of rattling from the offside rear side window. Not uncommon on one of these. But back to the mechanicals. Gearbox is nice. There's no synchro problems or horrible whirring noises from the drivetrain or anything. And if I let my foot off the throttle sharply, no funny noises or backlash in the transmission. What's this guy doing? Like this will make that side window rattle. It's a common thing on the sliding side windows and the tailgate as well, because of the weight of the spare wheel on the tailgate. Just rattle a bit. The best mods you can make to any Defender is a swing away spare wheel carrier, because it stops that from happening. It just chugs along quite happily. Coats of the bumps nicely, there's no nasty clonking or banging from the suspension. Big bumps. Now, can't go any faster as the car in front of me, but unusually the steering wheel is actually pretty straight on this one. I'm off at an angle and it doesn't shudder through the steering this sort of speed. We took it in part exchange from a couple in London that obviously with the incoming ULEZ system, they didn't want to be spending the £12 a day for the privilege. They've had it for quite a while. It shows quite a few owners on the V5, but I'm told it sort of changed hands through different members of the family for a few years, and they weren't short of a bob or two, so I haven't looked at the history yet, but I'd imagine, especially the way it drives, it's been maintained without without fault to cost or anything. Yeah, just trundles along really quite happily. As I say, this isn't the only time I've driven it. I have used this one quite extensively over the past month or so since it came into us. Under braking for the video. Stops nicely, it's not pulling to one side or anything, it just pulls up nice and clean with no funny noises. So I think there we have it really. My name is Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495. We can go to our website, which is www.moto-drome.com. That's about it. Okay, quick engine running video on this Defender 90 TD5 Tomb Raider. Let's take the immobiliser off and the right key. Starts nicely, nice and warm now. And there we have just a straightforward Defender 90 TD5 engine with air conditioning. Just doing what it's supposed to. Some funny noises. That really shouldn't be there, just doing what it should, no funny smells either. And the sun's in there, making a big shadow, but that's about it.